I'm getting engaged this year and I am so excited. My boyfriend and I have been together for like 5 years and I feel like we both knew pretty early on that we were endgame, but it wasn't until this year when I turned 26 that suddenly, I don't know, I feel like I was just ready and the wheels are in motion. Ooh, cute shirt. Vote for your daughter. I gave it a lot of thought, and once I got to a place of feeling like getting engaged was gonna be in the cards for me this year, I started giving big hints to Henry, and I don't mean just hints, literally just saying straight out, you can propose to me now. He's 6 years older than me, and so I feel like it kind of went without saying. We were kind of waiting on me to be ready. I'm very committed to my career. I'm also a kid of divorce, so I'm very skeptical about marriage in general. I told Henry, and then we started talking about rings. I really wanted a lab-grown ring because I feel like there are just too many questions about ethics on natural diamonds. So we got a brand deal for the ring. Ooh, skincare for body breakouts, ingrown hair treatment. I actually have a laser hair removal appointment tomorrow morning, so I have to shave today because you always have to shave the day before. Anyways, you might have seen the video where Henry and I went ring shopping. We went to the Brilliant Earth showroom and we were just looking at like the size I wanted, what kind of shapes that I really like. Henry thought having a brand deal for the ring might take away the romance, and so he really wanted to also customize the ring. If you've ever watched the episode of Friends where Chandler is trying to basically convince Monica that he's not actually gonna propose so that she's surprised by it, I feel like that's what Henry's trying to do. So like he's always like, I'm not thinking about it, maybe like in 3 years. What he doesn't know and what I can say on TikTok because he's not on social media, my sister and my best friend are very keeping me updated that the process is well underway. That's how I know it is very likely that I'm getting engaged this year. I also told Henry that I wanted it to be this year. Oh my gosh, all the shades. I think I'm somewhere like here. Wow, I'll try it on my skin. Nope, that's a little dark. Maybe if I really rub it in. Okay, we're gonna have to do some work finding the right shade. Or does it look okay once I like really rub it in? If you don't know by now, it is a presidential election year. God forbid if we have another 4 years of Donald Trump, I don't know if I will feel safe living in this country. And I mean that for so many reasons. Whether it be reproductive freedoms, racial justice, or honestly gun violence, like I'm already now scared of crowds. I was actually thinking about this yesterday when I was signing up for the marathon. I remember being in like middle school, I think, and there was the Boston bombing. And nowadays, even when I'm in crowds and there's no like security system where I know everybody who's in that crowd has gone through some sort of security check, like I think actively about mass shooting. That is a very terrifying reality. Anyways, all that to say, I will definitely be voting. Okay, how this relates to potentially getting engaged though is that Henry is a dual citizen, not only of the US, but also Switzerland, where he was like born, raised, grew up. Being married might just help with that. This is a voting gift, my favorite chocolate brand. It's basically like an advent calendar, but for voting tasks. Open when you've registered to vote. I have done that. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Open if you've reminded someone to register to vote. This is my reminder to all of you, go register to vote. Obviously, it's not the only reason I want to get married, but also I'm really excited for all the engagement and wedding content. As a content creator,